Altercation wasn't just about today's fight. It reignited a deep-seated rivalry filled with history, passion, and fierce competition. As emotions ran high, this showdown signals a dramatic new chapter for SmackDown's women's division, promising explosive moments and unforgettable battles in the weeks ahead. Setting the stage, a rivalry reignited. AJ Lee's return to WWE has been one of the most talked about developments of 2025. Known for her unpredictable persona, quick wit, and technical prowess, AJ Lee was a trailblazer who reshaped the Divas division during her initial run. Her comeback was met with both excitement and curiosity. How would she fit into the current landscape dominated by powerhouses like Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch, for her part, has been a pillar of strength and inspiration within WWE, redefining what it means to be a female superstar in the modern era. With multiple championship reigns and a persona that resonates deeply with fans worldwide, Becky embodies resilience and determination. But her competitive edge often puts her on a collision course with anyone who threatens her reign or challenges her authority. This simmering tension between two dynamic women set the stage for a confrontation that fans had both anticipated and feared. The Brawl, a clash of titans. Backstage. The atmosphere backstage on SmackDown was electric with anticipation, long before the cameras caught the action. Sources within WWE described an intense verbal exchange that quickly escalated into a physical altercation. What started as sharp words and icy glares turned into a full-blown brawl, reminding everyone why both AJ Lee and Becky Lynch command attention whenever they step into the same room. The fight itself was raw and chaotic, a mix of quick strikes, grappling, and desperate maneuvers as each competitor fought to assert dominance. The tension was palpable, fueled not just by professional rivalry, but personal history. Both women have a reputation for never backing down from a fight, and this backstage brawl was no exception. History and context. More than just a fight. To fully understand the significance of this encounter, it's essential to explore the history and personal dynamics between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. AJ Lee's previous run was marked by her ability to blur the lines between hero and villain, using mind games and emotional manipulation to gain the upper hand. She was a pioneer in elevating women's wrestling during a time when it was often overshadowed. Becky Lynch, meanwhile, rose to superstardom through sheer grit and an unbreakable spirit. Her journey from underdog to the man is one of WWE's most compelling stories, and she has been a central figure in pushing the women's division into a new era of respect and visibility. Their paths have crossed multiple times before, each encounter leaving unresolved issues and unspoken grudges. This latest brawl backstage wasn't just a random act of aggression, it was the eruption of years of competitive tension, personal pride, and professional ambition. The WWE Universe reacts, social media, and fan frenzy. As clips of the backstage brawl began to circulate on social media, fans erupted with reactions ranging from shock to excitement. Many praised the raw intensity and authenticity of the confrontation, seeing it as a refreshing reminder of the fierce competitiveness that made the women's division so compelling in its earlier days. Fans speculated wildly about what this fight could mean for future storylines. Would AJ Lee and Becky Lynch face off in the ring soon? Could this be the start of a new rivalry, or even an alliance born out of mutual respect? The WWE Universe was buzzing with theories and anticipation, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this unfolding drama. Implications for the women's division, a new era of competition. This backstage brawl signals a potential shift in the power dynamics of WWE's women's division. Both AJ Lee and Becky Lynch are not just competitors. They are symbols of the division's evolution and growth. Their clash, both physical and ideological, embodies the ongoing battle for dominance, respect, and relevance. With the women's division becoming increasingly competitive and diverse, the arrival of AJ Lee and her instant chemistry and friction with Becky Lynch adds a compelling layer to SmackDown's narrative. Promoters and creative teams are undoubtedly taking note of the fan reaction, potentially positioning this rivalry as a centerpiece for upcoming events and pay-per-views. The personal toll, passion, pride, and professionalism. Beyond the spectacle and storyline, this confrontation reveals the intense passion and pride both women bring to their craft. Wrestling is not just physical competition, it's storytelling, emotion, and character development. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch have both mastered these elements, which is why their backstage brawl resonates so deeply. Their willingness to confront each other head-on, even outside the ring, shows a commitment to authenticity and drama that elevates WWE programming. It's a reminder that, despite the scripted nature of wrestling, the emotions and stakes feel very real to those involved. And that raw energy translates powerfully to fans. What's next? Potential showdowns and storyline directions. Looking ahead, the question on everyone's mind is what comes next for AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Will WWE capitalize on this backstage altercation to build a high-profile feud? Could we see a series of matches that highlight their contrasting styles? AJ's cunning agility versus Becky's raw power and resilience? There is also potential for alliances to shift, as other competitors within the women's division react to this new rivalry. The ripple effects could influence tag team dynamics, championship pursuits, and even backstage politics within WWE. Conclusion: a defining moment for SmackDown and women's wrestling. AJ Lee's backstage brawl with Becky Lynch on SmackDown is far more than a simple scuffle. It's a defining moment that captures the essence of WWE's women's division. Fierce competition, complex personalities, and compelling storytelling. This encounter rekindles old rivalries while opening doors to new narratives, promising weeks of electrifying television. As the WWE Universe eagerly watches what unfolds next, one thing is clear. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch are set to redefine the meaning of competition, passion, and resilience on SmackDown, keeping fans glued to their screens and hungry for more.